Welcome back, Panthers! I'm Colin.
And I'm Jackson.
And here are your morning announcements. The library is open before and after school and during lunch. Every day the library will be open at 7:30 before school. After school on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, it will be open until 3:30, and Thursdays until 3. On Monday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, the library will be open during lunch.
Please remember that there are no food or drinks allowed in the library.
The Aurora Bank is open on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays on the Music/PE courtyard. Students can redeem their Roebucks for candy and prizes.
Our Roebucks will then be put into the weekly Aurora drawing. If your Roebuck gets picked, you can redeem larger prizes. The Aurora drawing is held Fridays during the morning announcements.
Make sure you join Spirit Central. The join code is TXTKYG3.
Have you lost your ID card? If so, you can get a replacement ID for $2 in the office.
You can order your yearbook online or in the office.
They're only $15.
The clubs today are
Arden Podcast Club,
ASL Club,
Book Club,
Drama Club,
Dungeons and Dragons Club,
Fidget Club,
LGBTQ Plus Club,
and Student News Club.
We have a Aurora video to show.
Roll the clip!
You may be wondering why we celebrate women's history. Well, one reason is because most of the time, history is really his story. Over the years, much of history has been written by men, about men, and for men. In fact, about half the people in the world are women. But at the moment, less than 1% of written history is about women. That's a big difference. But it makes sense because in many subjects, we learn more about the accomplishments of men than women. In American history,
the Founding Fathers. These men built and created America.
The Founding Fathers are important. But what about the Founding Mothers, who also helped create and build America? Inventors?
The Wright brothers. These men invented the first successful airplane.
Yes, but what about the great inventions made by women? Civil rights?
Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. These men led the civil rights movement.
But hundreds of women also led the way. This picture of America is his story, but his story is not the whole story. For every history-making man, there is at least one history-making woman. That's why it's important to also learn her story. In March of 1982, America celebrated the first Women's History Week, which later became Women's History Month, a time to celebrate the amazing things women have done and continue to do in America. Learning about and celebrating these women all year long helps us to see the whole story of history. It shows girls and boys that women are just as strong, smart, and brave as men. It also reminds us, once we add her story to his story, together we can learn our story.
Hey Colin, do you know what day it is today?
Yeah, it's National Chips and Dip Day.
Then go get your chips.
And your dips.
Is that it?
I think it is.
Peace out, Panthers!